All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here today, and we have another exciting offering from GearBest Watches. Now, if you watch my 5,000 subscriber giveaway video, you guys will see I unboxed this watch in the video, and it's really cool because especially the packaging and stuff like that, just an absolute knockout of a watch. This watch is from XIAOMI Watch Company, and it's their CIGA design. Now, I think it was actually designed by this company, CIGA Design, and it's just a really cool watch. One of the things I want to show you guys right off the bat is this was a 2017 Red Dot design winner. Now, Red Dot is a award house, a design award house out of Essen, Germany. Been around since about the mid-1950s and giving out awards for innovative and creative designs in different categories, this one being watches. So this was one of the 2017 award winners for this category, which I think is really cool. So the box that it comes in, as you guys can see, has the CIGA design and stuff like that up at the top. You have this embossed logo, or not logo, but basically the watch embossed right there in the front of the box, which is really cool. And then this works like a book. You open this up here, and I got paperwork falling out and stuff like that. And as you open up inside of here, they give you some information on the actual Red Dot Award. This is some of the information about the award, what they submitted, the statement of the jury as far as why it was given. And then over here, inside the box, some more information about the company, about CIGA Design itself, what the idea was behind the watch and stuff like that. And I think the number of different awards they've won, CIGA Design has won over the years in China. So very cool thing. Look at this. Right inside the first page of this little book, you open it up, and there is your movement or your watch sitting right there. You open up the next page, and inside of here you have more information on the watch, some of the design information as far as the dimensions. I'll bring it up just close enough so you guys can see near this watch cutout. You can see this is a 40 millimeter case by 40 millimeters, a perfect square, and it is 11.5 millimeters thick. I have verified that with my caliper, so we're going to go ahead and measure this today since it's right there in the specs. Inside the box here you have this nice mesh bracelet here. We'll get the watch on this bracelet. It's absolutely spectacular, just a great bracelet. But also what's nice is underneath there you have a genuine leather strap also that comes with the watch. Let's go ahead and set that aside. Now I took it out because it'll fall out of the package, but they also give you this nice little screwdriver here, and that's for adjusting the buckle on the mesh clasp so that you can easily adjust that. Now we'll go ahead and flip it one more time here, and I'll show you guys in the back of the book. They do give you some more design information and stuff like that about the watch, some of the specifications. Most everything inside of here is in Chinese, so it's really tough for me to tell you a whole lot about it. If you read Chinese, obviously you're going to have a good handle on that. So let's go ahead and pause the camera and get the watch out of the box and take a look at it. All right, guys, so there you go. There is the watch out of the box and on the mesh bracelet. Now, this watch is just such a fun watch. I think it's just really neat because you get to see everything about the working of the watch. And that's kind of the whole point of their design, is to be able to see the fleeting minutes, hours, and seconds as you look at this watch. You can see the barrel there with the mainspring in it and stuff like that, just ticking around and stuff like that. And it's interesting because this is a hand windable watch, so you can actually wind this thing up and you can watch that spring tighten up in there as you wind the watch. It's a really neat feature. It's neat because you can actually show people how these automatic watches work. So I said it's hand windable. It's also a hacking movement. When you pull out the crown, it will stop, which is a neat deal. This is a 19 joule, 21,600 vibration per hour Chinese movement. I'm not exactly sure what type of a movement it is. I think it's just so neat the way it's placed inside of the case in this, it's almost like an index ring, but it must be a shock ring, I'm assuming, where the movement is basically just set inside of there. This appears to be like probably a polymer housing or something like this. Not the case itself, but the index ring is and stuff, and it's encased inside of there. Very neat design. And then they've put the minute indices, the minute track there around the outside of that. So it's just so well done. This is a 316L stainless steel case. Like it said in the design, it's 40 millimeters by 40 millimeters. You've got 11.5 millimeters of thickness, and I did verify that with my caliper there. This appears to be all like PVD polishing on the case or finish on the 316L stainless steel. Feels nice and thick. It feels like a very, very nicely done finish. We'll turn over the watch to look at the back side of this automatic movement. They've cut out that rotor, as you guys can see again, to basically be able to capture as much of the movement on this watch as you can, which is great and fun to look at. Case back is held down by 2 screws on each side of the case of the square. You get the information about the watch there. Water resistance 3 atmospheres. So there's a splash. You know, you don't want to wear this watch swimming and stuff like that. CIGA design painted on the back there in the chrome lettering and stuff like that with their logo. You guys can see quick release bracelets on there. I believe these are 22 millimeter lugs on this watch. I'll measure that before we go out here. This mesh bracelet is very well done, very nice. The clasp work good. Does have the let's see if we can capture it here. It's all black, so it's tough. But it does have the CIGA design logo. Oh, I think it's on this side, actually. Yeah, as you guys can see there. The watch wears great. It's really interesting because to me it has, because of the square, especially this black one. They make this in black and a silver model available at the website. I'll leave the link down below where you guys can pick them up. But they have a very much of a smartwatch look to me, especially in this nice 40 millimeter case. Very supple and perfect on the wrist. These watches are on flash sale right now at the website for $139 and I think some change. That's down about $20, I think, from the regular $159 price point. But you guys get really impressive watches at that price point out of China. These watches are so well made. They're going to be a watch you can really have forever, and it's going to work for you and do good. Very nice. Now on the top we have a sapphire crystal. When I get it on my wrist, I'll show you guys that. On the back it is just a mineral glass crystal on the back side, but that's going to be up against your wrist all the time. So let's go ahead and pause the camera and get this watch on the wrist. We're not going to do a lume shot, obviously, because there is no lume. Just give me a second here, guys. All right, guys, so I just measured the lugs, and they are 21.9, so it's 22 millimeter lug opening, like I said. Works great on this bracelet. Also feels nice on the leather. I just like the mesh because it kind of balances the watch out. Makes it just feel just right. So I have a 7-inch wrist. Looks good there, guys. Very cool. And it's just interesting to be able to see that movement working there and be able to see your wrist all the way through the watch and stuff like that. Now I've got my Sapphire Tester fired up over here, so we'll go ahead and check this crystal out. Let me just get it going here. And like I said, I tested this earlier when I got the watch, and you guys can see definitely a sapphire crystal. I also tested the back because I thought maybe it'd be sapphire front and back, but it's not. It's just the front, which is fine. So guys, at $139 and some change, you get a watch that has won a design award for its coolness, basically. I mean, it's just really intelligently done. I know a lot of people are going to complain maybe that the hands are tough to read, but I've had this watch for a few days now, and it's not. The hands are cut out, especially, again, to be able to see as much of that movement as you can. So they put the little red dots there on the end, the nice clean chrome hands all the way out to the end, and that blood red second hand, which is great. Beautiful watch from GearBest. You guys can pick one of these up for, like I said, $139 on flash sale right now at their website. Definitely go check them out. All right, guys, thank you for tuning into the OFD channel. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.